really, really flexible in that case. To me, in my opinion, they're kind of like the Pokemon trainer in terms of DLC, and that everyone wants to try this character.
That's a good way to put it, yeah.
But also, interestingly enough as well, Oni's starting with the Roy instead of the traditional Chrom.
Yeah, I don't know if anyone knows, but he's kind of like trashed on Roy a lot, if I'm not mistaken. Or is it the other way around? I don't remember exactly. Like, there's one he likes though, one he thinks is trash.
I mean, Oni... Yeah, I could see that. I mean, he is traditionally a Chrom main through and through, so I assume that he would be trashing on Roy, but he could be one of those people that just trashes on his own main, regardless.
Right. Jesus. So, I really, really enjoy watching Oni play because he's pretty movement-based.
Yeah. He is very clean with his movement, especially with the double-edged stances in the air for pure versus wave bounces. Very hard to catch him.
Basically, get caught by that.
Nice juggle situation again. Camino can't get down from that top platform just yet. Oh. I always question like why Pyra back air just kills like that. I never actually see it a lot just because usually the move that everyone talks about is Pyra Dare.
Yeah, like Dare and up smash Dare until you're dead already. That kind of stuff. I feel like people just talk about the individual moves because everything she does is just so dang good.
Beautiful, beautiful F smash though coming out from Pyra. If you're not aware of that, you can just lose your stock at basically extremely low percents.
Yeah, you want to talk about that move to explode, kind of like that, but lower percentages.
That was the original Pyra F smash. Let's be real here.
Right.
Nice, quick and easy damage.
It's Pyra F smash.
You gotta work for side B. What?
A little bit more than, you know, just throwing on F smash.
True. Yeah, here's the F throw. Trying to catch the tech in place, but not quite.
Okay.
Oh.
Trade F smash for F smash. Okay. Down to one stock each.
Pyra, Blazing End does have quite a bit of end lag, and Roy has the speed to be able to contest that and punish it really hard. Missing the shield grab, but these players are relatively even percents, and the Pyra has been getting a little bit exploited for the most part, actually.
Yeah, it's interesting to see Camino actually just straight up favor Pyra more than Mythra. Like, he started the stocks out with that, but once he gets to like mid percents, he's fine with switching over to Pyra.
I feel like there's a case with a lot of players, especially online. Some people even just use only Pyra, not even bothering with Mythra at this point.
Yeah, who needs combo game when every single hit is a combo?
Exactly.
Combo damage, anyway.
He got the link, but he didn't believe in it. He could have gotten the kill possibly with this IB. Oh, missing the dash up as well. These players are relatively high percent. One good move, at least from either, but Roy F tilt will take it. That's a pretty good move, not gonna lie. It's quite powerful. Huh?
Oh yeah. We've known that, especially since day one.
Ah, the good old days of classic Ultimate. And now things are going to get a little bit more interesting, especially since E3 should be coming up and hopefully a new character should be revealed.
I don't know what to really expect from this with you. I feel like we're going to get a character. That's kind of like just like the assumption at this point, right? It's given. What else are they going to show it? Are they going to show it at E3? So we're going to get a character, 99% likely. Breath of the Wild news. I would not be surprised to see it playable in some. Well, it's online, so never mind playable. But you know. Gameplay shown off, let's put it that way.
Yeah. What's interesting as well is that E3 has primarily been some of the largest and most monumental reveals, at least with regards to characters. So the first E3 where DLC was revealed, it was Hero and Banjo. Right. Two characters alone was like honestly pretty big. And there's talk about how supposedly last E3 the character was supposed to be revealed was Steve.
Yeah, I heard about that.
A very big thing. And I think it just took a while because of COVID and also because Steve took a little bit longer to develop.
But now this year, they've just been kind of quiet since we got Pyra and Mythra. Pyra and Mythra, as a character, it's cool to see them, like, as a character themselves. I don't think it's, like, as exciting and just, like, you know, surprising as the likes of Steve, as Sephiroth. She's good, don't get me wrong.
Oh.
But in terms of surprise factor,
What's funny is that I don't think that like a lot of the reveals have been really like too hype, especially with the online period. I mean, Min was just kind of just, hey, there's a new character. Oh, by the way, they're going to be from ARMS. Then you have Sephiroth, who was just, oh, hey, Sephiroth's in the game. And then Pyra and Mythra is just, oh, they're in the game now.
say what you want about like Sephiroth as a character. So, like, if they just said the word Sephiroth is in Smash, then yeah, sure, not that hype. But when you put together a trailer like that, it changes the game. It's fantastic.
Okay, true. I feel you. But this game but that's game number 2. This game 2 is looking quite different, at least from game number 1. Camino has. I mean, who needs control when you have double-edged stance?
Right. At the same time, though, this is still a heavy percentage lead.
This is a heavy percentage lead, and actually Camino's still sticking with the Mythra, even at relatively high percent.
Right. I almost have to wonder, like, at what point is it worth switching back to Mythra off of Pyra just because of that high percent?
Yeah, it's always that big question. Nice parrying, the up smash.
Yeah, Camino's been getting a lot of up smashes out of shield. That one just finally killed him.
I feel like people never really considered Mythra up smash to be incredible, but it's a pretty good move. It's kind of like ZSS up smash in my opinion. Not kind of comboing, but it's just nice to throw out. And it catches right above
you. Can you just not counter that move? What was that?
I think that is a question at least to like where the hurt box is. I think I remember someone actually showed, which is a little weird, that the hurt box just kind of moves slowly along.
Wait, really? I thought that was like the hitbox and the hurtbox. That's really
No,
surprising.
I know the hitbox also encounters the above because sometimes she slashes down from above. But I think that honestly, like it's a straight line. I think what the hurt box is.
That's really interesting.
Oh, barely missing out the judgment on where that's gonna end.
That's not gonna kill. Okay. Everybody.
Oh my god!
Okay. Good way to turn it around.
This is still possible, and Camino was probably trying to go for the Mythra kill screen challenge, which I appreciate, but I really don't want this to possibly cost him this game, especially when he had such an explosive start.
Oh, okay, you're cool.
You can't... You're cool when you do stuff like that. I'm sorry, but like, when you stare at someone and shield and just beg for them to do something, that's cool. No matter what.
I love to see pressure based off of movement alone. That's one of the reasons why I stuck with Falcon for the longest time. And like seeing other characters be able to exploit it a lot more in this game as compared to Smash 4, just because the movement is a little bit more accessible. Not necessarily like as deep, I would say, but like more accessible definitely. So you get stuff like that all the time. It's great.
Yeah. I think that a lot of people, especially like, one of the best pieces of advice that I've gotten is make sure that your moves feel intentional, and I think that also spreads at least to your movement as well.
Oh yeah.
Your movement should like always have a purpose. Like if you're just running in, then that's the purpose, is just to approach. You're not using anything to probably try and bait out of options. You're not using anything to exude space or pressure. You gotta do that. And Camino clearly has really good control over that.
It's like one of the best ways I heard it put to me was, as you get better and better at fighting games in general, the game is not much less about like, you know, my decisions versus their decisions. It becomes like more of this odd sort of conversation, right? It's where like you have to interpret each other's movements and attacks as like, what are they saying to you? What are they doing? And like the movement, everything having intense, that plays into that sort of mindset.
It gets to that point where some people say like, you have to first learn to like control yourself, so you have to look at your character. Then you pay attention to your opponent's character only and try to react to them, trusting that you know what you're doing. But then after that, it's kind of going back and forth between those options and knowing when to look at that.
Right, exactly.
Oh, tried to go for the wave dash back and F smash.
has
Again.
such a deceptive range in front of it, but another up smash kill by Camino.
Yeah, Mythra up smash does have a little bit of a pretty good scoop. Oh, there's the up smash, yeah. oNi not messing up the spacing. Oh, here comes the Mythra combos. Also catch with the photon edge. More of these juggles again, just putting on little by little percent. And I think you could tell at this point that Camino is trying to go for the Mythra speed run right now. I don't think I've seen him switch to Pyra this entire game. Which,
Ooh, okay, not dead cert though.
catching with that sneaky bear, but Camino is still going to live this. S-Smash actually going to take it.
Yeah.
What percent was oNi at? That seemed like way too early.
Like 100% maybe from mid stage? Possibly bad, yeah, I'm not sure.
That was right above Mythra as well, so that might have been just the very tip of where the sweet spot can actually come into effect. Because sweet spot S-Smash for Mythra is still pretty strong.
Right.
Like,
I feel like the longer the Camino plays, just the more his attacks, and it's just showing more and more. He hasn't taken damage of stock yet.
you just see his spacing, you see his dash dances. Camino is feeling themselves right now.
He's definitely trying to take everything he can right now, though. He's got to even this game up, and taking the stock is the best way to do it.
Oh, that's a little low. The one problem with that side B is that you have to be really on point. It does not have generous magnet hands at all.
Yeah. Now the F smash from mid stage. This one's surviving though. 36 afterwards.
There's the F tilt again. That F tilt has been nice F smash.
That is a lot of range.
That he does.
Called it.